5, 4, 3, 2.
Crank it, Jerry.
Welcome to Into the Wild, the official podcast of the Washington Wild Pigs.
What do you hear? What do you say?
It's the best sports podcast in the world. Wait, is that true?
If you're committed enough, you can make any story. I once convinced a woman that I was Kevin Costner, and it worked because I believed it.
Now, here's your host, Kyle Dawson.
Did you get the popcorn?
Back on the Wild Things Baseball Network for our post-game show, Kyle Dawson alongside Matt Gustafson. Another dreadful night offensively for Washington, and we won't stay long. In the top of the fifth inning, Windy City scored the first run of the game on an RBI single by Zach Beadle, plated Josh Gibson, who had 3 hits out of the 8-hole tonight. Beadle's single was one of his 2 hits tonight, and his 11th run batted into the year. It made it 1-0 Windy City. Washington fought back and scored for the first time in the series in the bottom of the fifth inning. On the bunt by 3 Hillier with runners at second and third, the squeeze play brought in the first run of the game and only run of the game for Washington. Ethan Wilder had 2 hits tonight, scored on that play after going to third on a pass ball. Edwards moved up to third base on the bunt, but was stranded there because the bunt was the second out, and Eddie Hakopian would fly out to left field to end that threat. Windy City would immediately strike back in the top of the sixth inning. A run charge to Jordan DiValerio on an RBI single by Darryl Ruiz brought home Cam Feltz, and Ruiz hit a homer, a solo shot to start the eighth inning. And that was the game's final run. For the Bolts, it's 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and Windy City in this game left 6 on base. The Wild Things, a run on 6 hits, no errors, 8 left, or rather 5 left, to beg your pardon. Washington falls back to 8 games over 500 at 41-33. Drops the series to Windy City, who has now won 3 games in a row and is 29-45 on the year. The winning pitcher is Buddy Pindell. He is 6-6. And the loser is DiValerio. He suffers his first loss in a long while. He is now 8-4 on the year. His first loss since July 11th against Lake Erie in a quality start. And the save goes to Jalen Evans, which is his first in a rather clean and quick and painless 9th inning for Jalen Evans tonight for Windy City. Well, I don't know that we can sugarcoat it. It's been brutal offensively for 2 straight nights against a pitching staff that is not very good, a bullpen that is really not good. Fortunately, tomorrow I think they're going to miss the lefty that was intended to start. Isaac Milburn is apparently a bit banged up. So if Milburn does not go, then it's a bullpen game for the Thunderbolts, and they don't have a very good bullpen. And it's a must-win game tomorrow, I think, for Washington now. And I hate to put it that way with 22 games left. The Wild Things are comfortably in a playoff spot right now. But, man, does it feel like a must-win game tomorrow with what is coming in here this weekend in the Gateway Grizzlies. And I'm not going to act like other people would act like and have acted like about a series loss to Windy City, because this is a professional baseball team. They're playing well.
They're playing the best they've played all year.
Yeah, and I think that it's a pretty decent team right now. If nothing else, it's a scrappy team. So I'm not going to sit here and act like the Wild Things just lost a series to a high school team or the Bad News Bears. But not good. The first 2 nights offensively, the pitching's been there. You should win probably 75 to 80% of games that you give up 3 runs or fewer in. Windy City has done that in the last 2 games. Washington has not.
I think the pitching has been really good over this last week, and individuals that you're hoping to start turn around are doing that. Obviously, Jordan DiValerio has been phenomenal this last month and a half. You've gotten really good starts out of Sebastian Rodriguez recently, Zach Kirby recently. The rotation seems to be coming into form, and some of the bullpen guys are looking really good right now. Lex Mindert's had a really good outing last night. Christian Diaz, that changeup was absolutely filthy tonight. If he looks like that the rest of the year, that is a huge addition, essentially, a huge arm, right, that you have in that bullpen. So things on the pitching side are turning up, but the offense has been inconsistent. And that's been the case a lot of the year. A lot of the time, the difference has been those extra base hits and situational hitting, and both of those have not happened the last 2 games for Washington. Like you said, this team, the hitting has looked like the best in the Frontier League at times this year, and other times they just can't put it together, right? So you just got to find a way over this last month to find that consistency and it starts with trying to find a spark tomorrow and getting that win.
Tomorrow, if it is Isaac Milburn, he is 2-0 and has allowed 1 run as a professional so far, a .87 ERA. Reggie Grace will make the start for Washington. He is 2-1 with a .377 earned run average on the season. Milburn and Grace are the probables. For the Wild Things and the Thunderbolts, tomorrow's first pitch at 7:05. We will be on the air about 6:50 from the press box here at EQT Park. Until then, we say so long. Thanks for tuning in. Final score once again, Windy City 3, Washington 1. For all of us at the Wild Things and my broadcast partner, Matthew Gustafson, Kyle Dawson saying, okay, bye.